Hi, I'm Daniel from IGN here, and I'm joined by Adam Barty, who is the community manager for PES in Europe.
Hi, guys.
So we're going to play a little bit of multiplayer, and Adam's going to give me some skills.
Just pray that I don't
embarrass yourself.
Yeah. No.
Should we go international, do you think? I might go Germany.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, no, I mean, what I was talking about before, really, in your first video.
Yep.
Yeah, is that the way that the game plays, it's a leveling system, really, in terms of trying to motivate people not to just go for the big teams, because the game in itself is based on this defensive play. So if you're not a great player in PES, you'll be able to compete at a level. It will take some mastering to annihilate anybody. This is not a game which is going to be every game.
And as a disclaimer, for my professional respect, I'm not very good at video games in general. And this is the great secret of all video games journalists. Most of them are rubbish.
Okay.
I'm good at Super Meat Boy.
Really
I'm good at platformers.
Got you. But yeah, I'm hoping that you can prove that point.
Yeah, I was just going to basically put everyone behind the ball. But that's a legitimate tactic in football, though.
Of course, yeah, definitely. And
that's kind of translating into a real-world situation. Like, if I meet someone of immense skill like yourself, Adam.
Yeah, definitely. And for me, I think it's a case of making sure that people, when you're making a game in general, people always talk about people spamming certain players or certain abilities in a play, especially if you've got a really quick one as well. But with a really good strategy in the game as well, you can create some magnificent defensive moments, which sounds really crazy, right?
But if you look back when Greece won the Euros,
they
didn't do that through pure ability, but it was a different type of ability, and it was organisation and team spirit and all those sort of qualities.
They have some ability, though. That's not upset you, Greece.
No, that's true. Yes, that too.
But no. I think football in general. I mean, you can have a entertainment 0-0. For sure as well. And it's not something that I'm not saying we want to focus on those sorts of moments, but you can have that feeling.
But that again, it's a part of football, and like you're saying, PES maybe gives that more kind of well-rounded, authentic experience, and that is a significant part of football. You know, not every game ends 4-3.
Absolutely.
So, who do you support, Adam?
AC Milan from when I was very young.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got a phone cover which the users won't be able to see, but. Just to prove that I'm a real one phone. Can you confirm?
Every single phone Adam owns is AC Milan branded.
Exactly, yeah, huge fan. Not doing too well this year, though. Oh, well, in recent years, to be fair. But we've got Balotelli, the reason why I picked Italy.
Loyalty. What about British team? Do you have a British loyalty?
It used to be Arsenal.
Okay, but I detect a Manchester accent.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's why I don't support them, because it's in your face and people are telling you to support Manchester United. In recent years, it's Man City. My father supports Man City, but that was from before they had their money.
Yeah, you've got to put that in as a qualifier these days.
Yeah.
Right, so tell you viewers at home, like, what shall I do to be effective in defence? What should I, in a very kind of basic sense, what should I be pressing?
Well, holding X without the ball actually allows you to
apply some pressure,
contain a player, and then you can hold forward towards a player as well. But like in real football, it's not something that you see really, someone rushing in. It's more like
you would sacrifice your kind of like structure.
Yeah, exactly. So another thing that we brought in this year is triple pressure. Very nice. Which is
I totally meant that.
Which is tapping square, and then tapping it again, and but holding it, and that brings in two players to come and help you as well.
Into the first half. Balotelli, he's on a promising run.
And that's the thing. I like certain players definitely feel like certain players. Like
a bit more responsive.
That makes sense. Yeah.
The phone's coming out. Have it.
Whistle goes.
But I mean, I think for me as well, because we have these new strategies in place, and you can play like swapping wings and stuff like that, you need to have a really good defensive system.
Oh, I'm in trouble here.
Hopefully. Oh, good pace, Neuer.
It's all about anticipation.
Yeah. I think for me, as a long-time fan of PES as well, before I actually came to Konami as well, it's just, on a personal level, great to see the game looking this good.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
It's been a long time since I think fans could actually say that about the game as well, and We've had a lot of buzz around it as well.
It's through.
Oh my God, you just megged me.
Straight.
Oh, Buffon, thank you so much.
No, possession lost. Now Ozil.
Playing some good stuff.
Oh, that's a nice little one too.
Montolivo plays the ball in.
Oh.
Here's Marquisio. Through to De Rossi.
Oh,
ref,
I don't know
ref,
why I did
ref,
that. He's going to
ref,
be off.
ref.
Last man.
Ref.
I should be ascending. Oh, no. Maybe we'll get a goal now.
True, but surely that's a little hard.
I did that just to demonstrate how red the red card is.
And
Just like the collision.
animations.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, thanks.
This is
mate.
me being selfish for you, the
That's
IGN viewer, that you can see all aspects of the game.
I love your commitment.
Some players just don't think about the consequences.
So we've got a new free kick system here, which you can turn off and on as well. So it allows us the user just to have a little bit more.
So how do you
control.
manipulate that dotted line?
So you can move the right stick just to move where you're looking, and then the left stick. as
Okay.
You can see.
You can
Ooh, little
curve it
bend.
slightly.
Yeah. And it's quite difficult to actually keep the same power and accuracy when you try to curl it.
Right,
But
okay.
I think this will probably go to Neuer. That gives you a good example of the control.
Yeah.
And obviously, players like Pirlo will have a better curve. You know what I mean?
So is it easier that? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit easier, which is something about the stats in PES. Making sure the players all feel different and play different and have different abilities.
Pirlo. Here's Marquisio. Mertesacker is in position to intercept. Pirlo.
Come on, Ballo.
Flying in a bit here.
Yeah.
Losing the structure.
Yeah, brilliant.
La. Montolivo.
I do like your passing game, though.
Balotelli's available.
You're not someone who hoofs the ball up.
Oh no, I like
You're a connoisseur.
I like building it from
And
midfield.
Balotelli
Are you
puts a stop to the
a
attack.
fan of any cricket team?
There is the end of the first.
Well, Blackburn Rovers, as much as it pains me to say, I grew up in Blackburn, but what's happened to them in recent years is it's gone past sad. Well, no, initially it was embarrassing, and now it's just sad what's happened to them. The fact that they've been taken over, and
So
Yeah.
fair enough. But I mean,
we had the glory days there.
Yeah,
when I was a
exactly.
child.
SNS.
Oh, the SNS. Like, yeah, just growing up, 10 years old when they won the Premier League, that was one of the best moments of my life, actually.
That was awesome.
Mertesacker.
But I just can't understand why, if you support Blackburn, you're playing a passing game. Mate.
Khedira.
Sorry.
That's
I'm trying to get a dig in while you're playing to get your concentration.
Oh no,
off.
you're getting inside my mind. So look it, I'm just going offside, losing my composure.
De Chilio.
So another thing that people always speak about, probably about a bit too much with PES, is kind of the whole licensing thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So what's the situation this year?
Rossi.
we're not talking fully about the licenses yet, but we have our fair share of exclusives as well. We've got the Champions League, for example, which is a really
Which is
big
big too. It's like,
exclusive.
arguably
Yeah.
the biggest competition in the world.
Exactly, yeah.
Carve open the defence.
And stuff like that helps us.
Balotelli.
Oh, hello.
Fallen kind.
Hello.
It's got
Hello.
At least we got a goal.
Yeah, that was actually...
That was nice. I liked how you played a 1-2 off of my back.
Brilliant. Absolutely.
That's how
meant that.
skillful Adam
that's,
is.
Something that's new in PES this year. It's a
It's
real game
it's the back 1-2.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, sorry. Just regarding licenses as well, it's a difficult minefield because it's not just a case of us wanting to go out and get these licenses. We're literally blocked out.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So if we want, if it was a case of us going after licenses and them being available, then brilliant. People can blame us and say, you guys are being lazy and not capturing.
But they're all locked down.
Absolutely.
Is that a kind of a time thing, or will that expire and then they go? Is it like the Premier League rights? Is it?
Yeah, all the licenses expire.
Okay.
So there's always an opportunity. I think for us, first and foremost, because it's not something that's going to happen anytime soon with a lot of the big stuff, but not far away either, it's that we need to concentrate on our product. So then, people are playing the game and they can actually see the quality as well. And then when it comes to the licensing and when we're really happy with the game, we can start concentrating on stuff like that a little bit more, maybe investing a little bit more as well. But I think first and foremost, the product has to be the priority. And also the perception as well in Europe, because for example, with the number one football game in South America and Asia,
Okay.
and that sometimes gets lost in Europe. There's certain countries in Europe which is, we really do push the competition hard.
What are traditionally kind of big territories in Europe for PES still?
Well, because of the, it's not really rocket science, but we have the Italian league, all the teams in the Italian league, we have the Spanish league and the French league, and those do really well for us in those territories as well. And I think a lot of the PES fans as well there are still going to be not so much late to the game when it comes to PS3 and Xbox, but let's just say their PS2 markets are very strong still as well.
Yeah.
So we do have that sort of fan base, which is going to, I think, appreciate us sticking to PS3 this year.
I was going to say that was going to
Xbox.
lead me on to my next question was, it's not out for next gen, unlike some other, games, like a lot of games, kind of industry-wide are going kind of, I don't know what the right term yet is, if we've cross-gen, split-gen.
Exactly.
They're going out for all formats. And for instance, the obvious competitor is FIFA. But the weird thing about FIFA this year, I think, is it's two different games that are both going under the same name.
Absolutely, and I think that is a fair comment and something that I actually have been saying to a lot of people, not to disrespect here,
No, not at all. But I think it's an
guys.
interesting. Come the end of the year, there's going to be. It could be quite confusing for kind of those mainstream purchasers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for me, it's a case of FIFA being on next gen being very good looking compared to the PS3 one. But you have to ask yourself what's being brought new to the football game, and that's what we asked ourselves. What can we bring with next gen, which we can't bring this year on PS3? Is it a case of us just having a prettier version? Is that going to be enough for fans? And also, let's not forget what happened in previous, generation shifts. Should we be doing stuff like that again? Oh, check you out. Injury time.
Can he get the ball in? Within range. Possibility for a shot.
Oh, that was could be my moment.
That was it. But yeah, so for us, I think going forward with next gen, we can't wait to talk about that when we're ready, whenever we're going to be ready.
But very much the game plan is, this is a big year for PES, a lot of new changes. Let's get it right on the generation that we understand.
Absolutely.
And then we'll think about next gen when the time's right.
Let's give the fans the best possible football game we can create on the biggest install base.
There you go. Thank you so much for joining us today, Adam.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been great.